Hello and welcome to the Arabic Hour. This is Abla. We're in Washington, D.C. We're going to be interviewing some people. Hi, how are you today, sir?
Oh, I'm just very fine. I'm glad to be here.
We're glad to see you here today. We'd like to know why you're here and where you come from.
Okay, I live in New Jersey. My name is Alvin. I've been a political activist since 1961. And I watched corporate-controlled media, and I read the corporate-controlled print media, and I see nothing but a biased reporting on what's going on in the West Bank and Palestine. And it makes me sick to my stomach that I see the tremendous bombing and killing of children, the bombing of UN schools in Gaza, the cutting off of electricity so that there is no clean water for people, and treating people in this manner just makes me so angry that I had no choice but to come to Washington, D.C. I'm particularly disappointed in the Israelis because given the Second World War and the Holocaust, to see the Israelis essentially acting like Nazis is just too much for me to bear, and that's why I came to Washington, D.C. today.
Do you think, sir, your presence today here will be effective and will be heard?
Yes, many people question whether demonstrations have an effect or not. But being an old-timer, I can tell you that one of the reasons that Lyndon Baines Johnson didn't run for a second term as president, and one of the reasons that President Nixon, was so disturbed by demonstrators right outside the White House, is that it does have an effect. People placing their bodies and taking their time on picket lines with picket signs do bother the establishment a great deal, but what they try to do is that they try to spread the word that it has no effect at all. Indeed, they have their fingers on the pulse of the American people, because without the American people, they cannot be elected. They cannot be elected to office, and they could not do the things they want to do. So their being elected is their prime concern, and our prime concern is justice for the Palestinian people and justice all over the world, the end to globalization, and to be very honest with you, I think capitalism is at the root of the problems here. Israel receives more military aid from the United States than any other nation probably in the world. And if it weren't for U.S. aid and the American-Israeli political action committees in this country, Israel would not be as bold as they are. My main concern is with our President Barack Obama. When you look at his appointments, you see that he appoints someone like Rahm Emanuel and all the others, and I say that it's time for the American people to develop and build their own political party separate from the Democrats and Republicans, because the Democrats and Republicans are beholden to the corporations, and anybody knows what's good for the corporations is not good for the average person on the street. So, an end to this. Let's hold Barack Obama's feet to the fire. Let him know that the American people are outraged. I'm tired of seeing little children and older people, and for that matter, young people, reporters from Al Jazeera, reporters from the BBC, being shot by the Israeli thugs.
Thank you for talking to us, sir, and we also hope for peace for the Middle East. Thank you.